Hello, I am Miss Christie.
And I am Mr. Tim.
We are from Bricks for Kids of Tacoma, Washington, USA. We'd like to show you around a little and then show you how to build one of our iconic landmarks using Lego bricks.
Tacoma has a population of over 200,000 people and is part of the Seattle-Tacoma metropolitan area with over 4 million people.
Our city is beautiful with many interesting places, such as the unique Tacoma Dome and majestic view of Mount Rainier, a dormant volcano.
The Museum of Glass shows off the work of our very own world-famous Dale Chihuly and the local artists that create amazing glass-blowing art.
We have one of the United States' largest ports where ships move goods to and from many countries all across the Pacific Ocean.
The Tacoma Narrows Bridge is actually 2 suspension bridges, each a mile long, but they weren't the first bridges to be built here. In fact, the first one was built in 1940 and soon after collapsed from high winds, earning the nickname Galloping Gertie. Pieces are still at the bottom of the deep water, reportedly home to a giant octopus. Don't worry, the new bridges are perfectly safe.
Let's build our own bridge out of Lego bricks. If you have bricks at home, you can follow along. Or maybe you'll be inspired to build your own out of Lego bricks or wood or cardboard. Be creative. Today we are going to be making a suspension bridge just like the Tacoma Narrows. These are all the parts that you're going to need today. Remember, the colors of your bricks do not matter. What's important is the shape. The first piece we are going to need 4 2x6 bricks. We know this is a 2x6 because it has 2 studs wide and 6 studs long. We need 38 2x4s. We need 4 2x3s, 48 2x2s, 4 1x6s, 8 1x2s, and base plates. You can use 2 16x16s or 1 large 32x32. I'm using blue today to represent the water. To begin, we are going to need 6 2x4s. This is going to be our base for our side structures of our bridge. We are going to need to leave 2 rows of studs empty here and 1 stud along the side. You're going to put 3 bricks on each side. Like so. Now we are going to need 12 2x4s, and they are going to be in stacks of 3. We're going to put the 2 stacks on here. We're going to leave 1 stud on each side, and there'll be 2 studs in the middle. So each side will look like this. 1 empty here, 2 there. Now we are going to connect this gap here. On each side, you're going to take your 2x4 and connect from this line of studs to this line of studs. See how that connects the gap? And now we're going to fill in here with our 4 2x3s. And both sides will look identical. And now, since the supports on suspension bridges are very tall, we need to do our next layer. We are going to need 20 2x2s, and they are going to be in stacks of 5. we are going to leave 1 stud open on each side and 4 open in the middle. So it'll look just like that. Again, we are going to now connect this gap here. We are going to use our 4 1x6s. You need 2 on each side. So it's going to look just like we did on the lower layer. And now to finish out our edges, to make everything flush, we need 4 1x2s. And now for our next layer, we are going to need 24 2x2s. These are going to be in stacks of 6 this time. These are going to be mounted right on the edge. So to see how the sides are perfectly straight. And now we're going to have our top layer. You're going to start with 2 of the 2x6s, and you're going to connect these 2 studs here. And now you need your remaining 1x4s to fill the gaps. Okay. Now we're going to top off our side structures with the remaining 2x2s. You're going to put 1 on each of the corners. And now our side supports are done. It's time to build the roadway. So we're going to set our side supports to the side and start the roadway. We are going to begin with the center of the roadway. Use 2 of the 2 remaining 2x6s. You need 6 2x4s for the bottom support. Okay. Your 2x6s you're going to connect onto 2 2x4s. So that it looks just like this. We're going to start by going to the edge of the roadway this direction. Okay, so you need 2 2x4s. You're going to put them on the bottom support like this. Now we're going to add another bottom support, like so. 2 more 2x4s. And now another bottom support. And then in this direction, our last row of 2x4s. So from the center 2x6s, you should have 1, 2, 3 rows of 2x4s. And now we're going to go the other way. 2 2x4s on your bottom support. Add your bottom support, like so. 2 more 2x4s. Add your bottom support. And now we pause. We're going to give these a nice good squish to make sure they're connected. And now we are going to add them onto our supports. This edge, the side that's completed, we're going to put directly into our large bridge supports. Make sure you're holding the roadway from underneath. And now we are going to take the last 2 2x4s to connect the rest of the roadway to the final bridge support. Always have your hand underneath when you're adding the bricks on top, because we don't want another galloping Gertie situation. Go. Just like that.
Great job! We are happy to have shown you a little bit of where we live, and we hope we've inspired you to build your own bridge or anything else you can imagine. Goodbye.
Goodbye.